up. I'd like your higher self and your guides to guide you into a healing temple now, where you can receive healing and information and meet your guides. The most appropriate healing temple for her today, the most beautiful, relaxing. She can get the most healing and the most information, arriving to the most beautiful, appropriate healing temple for her now. Be there now and tell me about it.
Feeling something really heavy on my third eye, like I heard Isis.
You heard Isis?
Mhm.
What else do you hear?
There's
Listen.
no vision.
Just listen. What can you hear?
You are here to receive healing within the womb.
Thank you. Who am I speaking with? Who would like to come forward, Isis?
Yeah.
Okay. May I speak with Isis, please?
Hello.
Hello, Isis. Thank you for coming forward and supporting her. So she here to receive healing in the womb.
Yes.
Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah. These feminine codes are blocked within one of her tubes, her fallopian tubes. Hannah has located this blockage, and we're just going to assist her now to clear this. It's connected to her third eye. I'm just sending healing through her hands. Energy coming through Anna right now. She's really nervous. She's feeling not worthy enough for this. Almost like she doesn't feel like she's a clean enough channel for me to be here.
Hmm. She's doing very well. She can relax right now and allow that. Very cool. You can doing
Her
very good.
fear is, yeah. Fear is almost blocking me a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
So let's invite more light beings to assist with clearing the fear and clearing um, this judgment on herself because she doesn't need it anymore. Let's connect her again to this sense of freedom, those beautiful songs and vibration that can come through her. She is such a beautiful channel. She is a beautiful, and she deserves to even source himself itself to come through her. So there's no, we don't need self-judgment like that. Just allow everything that come through, even if you feel like you're making it all up. That's good. Just going with it. Let's take another deep breath and clear any judgment, any thoughts, and just allowing whatever come forward, whatever energies, vibrations, deeper
This
now.
judgment is connected to this man.
Uh-huh.
We told her that she had no merit. There's no merit. She had no right to do the work that she was doing, and she had no merit. It's very heavy on her chest.
Mm.
Very cold energy.
What are you using to clear that?
Light, a lot of light. Just working on this left hand side of her womb. It's blockage in there. This has an effect on her being able to connect with the feminine aspect of feminine energy.
Mm-hmm.
There's I'm really cold on the chest area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Thank you for helping her with this. She was worried about having an entity over there. Do you find an entity, or what do you find there?
Yeah, there is something here. It's
Focus on it. Does it have a consciousness? Do I need to speak with it, or can you clear it yourself?
her whole my like whole left hand right hand side of my is vibrating.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Chest is getting heavier.
Okay. Keep breathing very deeply and very relaxing, allowing the energy to vibrate and now allowing the healing to flow. May I speak with Isis, please?
Hello.
Hi, thank you. Can you continue sharing with me what are you doing there and how do you heal her?
Yeah. So just moving up the central channel now, working on the navel chakra. It's just here.
Mm-hmm.
The womb is quite. There's a lot of inflammation in the womb. So just working up the body now.
Thank you.
In the breasts as well, in the chest area. Just working on the lungs. There's a blockage in the heart.
Can you open it?
Working on this now.
Thank you. What caused that to be there?
Guilt and shame and emotional entanglement. This is connected to the third eye. This is why her blockage is there.
Mm.
We're just sending like a sound light frequency through her body. There's a lot of vibration going on at the moment.
Mm-hmm. I know she will appreciate it a lot. Thank you.
Um, Really working on the feminine energy. Yeah, it's almost like I can feel them coming into alignment now. It's like they're vibrating together, the frequencies like
It's wonderful. Can we continue? Clear from her any guilt, any thought forms that blocking her, that's stopping her from her full potential?
yes, we're doing that now. There's also something in the throat.
In the foot?
There's an attachment in the throat, in the back of the throat.
In
It's
the.
in one of the tonsils.
Mm-hmm.
This is an attachment
To what?
to smoking.
Mm-hmm. What caused that to be there?
This has been with Anna for a very long time. It was connected to the story that she shared earlier,
Yeah.
her first day smoking. They were in the woods. She didn't like it, and something jumped onto her. She felt pressurized. And it's affected her voice, speaking out.
Yeah, I can see. Would you like to clear it
And
with?
it stopped her
Mm-hmm.
from singing. It
Yeah.
stopped her from singing.
Yeah.
Had an effect on her voice. She was a wonderful singer. She still is. She's got a
Mm.
beautiful voice.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh.
Thank you for clearing it. Would you like to light language transmission it out?
We're just calling back this part of Anna that was lost, that left her. And we're just congratulating Anna on all the work that she's done on her heart chakra. She's been working really hard on bringing these pieces back to her. She's complete. Oh. So now we're just sending a really, really intense frequency. It's like, Wow, I'm sorry, my entire body's just vibrating.
Allow that to integrate. You can
Mm,
just.
and there's something underneath. Wow. Mm. Okay, so this is something that I've not noticed before. But it's underneath my armpit, my left armpit. Oh wow, it's like sharp. It's ow.
Mm-hmm,
I believe it's a blockage.
mm-hmm.
I'm just like vibrating this out of me now.
Thank you.
This attachment needs to be addressed.
Okay. Would you like me to speak with it, or would you like any of the light beings to work on it and tell me what they're doing?
Talk. It's time to communicate.
Okay. Thank you so much. We'll take a moment and learn about it. Focus on that energy now. Focus on it and bring it up, 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 so it could express itself freely. Hello. Hel-
Hello.
Thank you. How long have you been there?
2 years.
Okay. And tell me about yourself. What type of energy are you? Do you have a gender?
She won't be able to get rid of me.
Hmm.
There's no gender.
No
Oh
gender.
wow.
Hmm. So what are you doing in her body? And how did you find her?
I'm feeding off of her spiritual energy. I'm feeding off of her love, her compassion,
Hmm.
and her fear.
Mm.
Her fear of not being good enough. Her fear, the guilt, the sin.
Mm. I see.
I'm inside of her on her right hand side. I'm suppressing her masculine energy in a sense
Hmm.
so that she doesn't behave toxically.
Hmm. I want to take you to the moment
I'm
where you.
hearing
Uh-huh.
I'm hearing it's like got some sort of it's Muslim. I don't know why.
Hmm. Okay. Let's go to the moment where you were created and attached to her, and share with me about how are you created? What created you?
It's connected to ocean.
Tell me more. Ocean.
I stepped into her heart, connected through her spine. There was an opening there, a clear opening. She wanted healing. She wanted someone to save her. I gave her what she wanted.
I see.
I
Okay.
slowly worked my way into her arms. Now I'm in her back and chest.
Hmm.
I almost made it all the way down to her feet. I've made it to her hips.
So you managed to move around.
Yeah, I'm in her
I,
channels.
mm-hmm. I see. And how were you created before you were in her body? What created you? Where have you been before?
I'm ancient.
You. Tell me about
I'm
yourself.
ancient. Oh, I'm here to keep people on their spiritual path.
Hmm.
They feed me.
Hmm. Okay. Well, let's go back to a time, important day in your life that you consider important in your creation. Go back to that time and tell me about an important day for you, so I'll learn about you more. I want to get to know you. Be there now
Oh.
and tell me about that moment.
I was created to assist the evolution of the Muslim culture.
Mm-hmm.
I'm neither good nor bad. I'm just here to assist and to highlight. Highlight the wrong, highlight the good. If I like it, they can carry on. If I don't, I will attack the mind, if you like.
Mm-hmm. So you try to help her to get on her spiritual path. That's why you're
Mm-hmm.
making her pain and stuff like that, and make her suffer so she would go on a
Yes.
spiritual path. Okay. And
Yes.
she's doing very well. As you see now, she graduated something very big and she's on her path. And this is why you've been basically released from your job, because now she can continue without you. She doesn't need you anymore. And you can continue to help other and you can get the next assignment. So let me help you right now to leave her body, okay?
Yes, it is time.
Okay, thank you so much. So I want you to see the light within your form, connect in your spark. And I would like for you to enclose all your essence within this beautiful bubble of white light all around you. See the light encloses you from all the directions. And tell me when you're 100% gathered within this bubble of light. Are you fully gathered?
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, there you go.
good. Now you can float up, 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 up from the top of her head. And I'd like to invite her guides and the light beings that are working with us now to assist you to go all the way back home to receive your next assignment. Go up, 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 and tell me what's happening as it happens.
So it's coming out of her body now, coming through the ground. Still parts of me in the chest. Oh. Oh. Still a little bit in the chest.
Mhm. You can gather all your energy and pull it out and away from her, disconnecting from her completely. And continue all the way up, 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 up into the light. I'd like for you to arrive all your essence into the light, because I'd like to learn about what you're transforming to. So tell me when you're gathered in the light.
I am in the light.
Completely gathered, disconnected from her completely.
I'm in the light, but I'm not completely disconnected.
Okay.
It's there's just a little bit more. I can feel it. It's coming.
Okay. Continue. Pull it all. Very good. Take the time that it takes. We take it all out.
She's trying to rush me. She's ready for me to leave.
Yeah, I understand that. She can send you now with so much love. You were assisting her. Nana Marie can send you so much love to send you back into the light for your continuation. Anna, do you send him some love?
Yes, I am.
Good. You're releasing him?
Yeah.
Very good. May I speak with it again?
Hello.
Hello. So tell me from 100 to 0. 100 is you're fully gathered. How many percentage are you?
86.
86. Very good. You're doing a good job. Keep pulling yourself out until you're completely gone from her body. So we can continue and release from you all the heavy energies you ever felt and heal you and help you in your path after you served so much. It's time for you to also enjoy the higher love and light that you love so much.
Thank you.
Did you fully disconnected yourself now?
Not just yet.
Almost.
A
Do
little bit
you?
more coming out of the chest.
Okay. And as you're clearing yourself from her, what would you like to tell her, to Anna? You've been with her for some time. Give her a good message.
I'd like to let her know that she has done well. She's heard the call, and she did well to not fall into the entrapment with that man.
Mhm.
She was right. And we see her determination. And we see the boundaries that she has placed, or the love that she has shown herself with regards to male attention, and the boundaries that she has placed there. This is exactly what we wanted from her, what I wanted from her, what I came here to show her. And she is in integrity, she is righteous. You must pray more, Anna, but do not do it out of fear. You are correct to put aside the teachings and the tasks that Ocean set you. He was latching onto your fear. You should come from a place of love and faith. There is no fear in God.
Mm.
Release the fear from your heart.
Mm.
Release the guilt and the shame. You have repented. 94% now.
Thank you. So what fears are being cleared with that? As she knows that now, what fears can be cleared together with you?
Fear of abandonment,
Mm-hmm.
fear of illness,
Mm-hmm.
of being ill again, a fear of having her sovereignty taken away from her, the willpower, that choice. She stands in her own truth now. She does not allow. She double checks. She checks in with her energy, and she reads the ingredients on the box, if you like,
Mm-hmm.
rather than blindly just trusting anybody that seems like they know more or better than her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just coming out from the ears now. The heart was, it was really, I was in the heart a lot. That was where I attached.
Yeah.
That was my main point. I'm just coming out through the ears. Just coming out through the third eye as well now.
Thank you. And maybe tell me more about yourself. You mentioned that you were created from the Muslim um, to help with the Muslim religion. Can you express more about how are you created and how are you helping?
There's a lot of distorted masculine energy there, and women are blindly trusting what they are preached or indoctrined, programmed into believing.
Yeah.
And they believe we are bad. It's quite funny. They believe we are bad. All these silly spells and procedures to remove us, when in fact actually what they're doing is they are harming the central channels. And they are taking the sovereignty away from the women. The whole point of the clothing was to keep the righteousness of the women, but like in a way where they weren't, used as meat or seen as sexual objects. They were seen for the truth of who they were and loved for who they were, but instead the script has been distorted. The script has been mistaught,
Yeah.
distorted, and now the feminine has been suppressed.
Yeah.
So we assist.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for doing your work.
But
Thank you so much. Mm-hmm.
we can be cheeky, we can be angry, we do work in the dark as well.
Yeah.
But this was the whole point of it. It depends on the person's energy, which depends on how we operate. Just showing Anna this now because she was really intrigued with us. Jinn. Jinn. So it depends on the person's energy, which will depend on the energy as how we are. So if the person is of light, we will be of light and work in that frequency. If they are of dark, we will work in that frequency with them.
Mm-hmm.
We mirror. So it's like bringing them back to their shadow self, the
Mm-hmm.
Shiva Shakti,
Mm-hmm.
which is how Anna understands it best.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly that. It's tantric teachings in a way, but we are in energetic form.
Mm-hmm.
And the vessel, the soul that we are attached to, is the shadow.
Mm-hmm. And who created you?
God.
Okay. And you mentioned Jen. Why did you mention Jen?
am Jinn. We are known as Jinn.
Jinn, that's your name?
Yeah.
Okay,
No, our forms are known as Jinn.
okay. Your form known as Jinn.
Spelled Gijinn.
Uh-huh. Can you elaborate about that form?
Almost like a genie, known as genies,
Mm,
if you like.
mm,
It's what you wish for. Be careful what you wish
mm.
for we shall give it to you. In any way, shape, or form. So if you are of light, you will receive your wishes, but in lessons through us. And if you are of dark, you will receive your wishes from us in dark form. But it will come to you in a karmatic sense. It's all karma, but it depends on how you frequent and what you're in alignment with, what you're working towards, what you're working forwards towards.
Okay. And what was happening in Anna's life when she invited you in and you allowed her in?
She wanted to learn, she wanted to step into alignment, but she couldn't release these toxic friendships, behaviors, sexual patterns, partners. Um, yeah,
Okay, I see. Okay, thank you so much. Are you fully gathered? Did you disconnect from her?
I'm disconnected now. I'm
Okay,
just above her head. I'm in the light, if you like.
okay. Let's go all the way back, up into the light, or like her bring some angels to take you into source, back home. Tell me what's happening as you're being taken to source.
I'm just being assisted back up. I'm ready to go again. There's more work to do. There's more work to do. We are a part of the awakening.
Mm-hmm.
We're all a part of the big circle, the big cycle, the great awakening.
Yeah. Do you have any more messages to give us today about this, about the awakening and about you?
No.
Okay, ready to go now?
Yeah.
Okay, may the light of the universe will be with you always. Thank you so much. Bye. May I speak with Anna's higher self, please? Anna Maria's higher self.
Ah. Hello.
Hello, thank you so much for allowing this beautiful work today with this entity and all the healing that she's receiving with the integration of the feminine as well. Would you do another body scan and tell me what else available for her?
Yes.
Thank you.
Anna needs to go to the toilet. Oh.
Okay, so let's do a small break, and when you come back, you close your eyes, right back into trance. Do you have a keyword with Anna that put her back into trance ever deeper? Is Blue Rose is working
No.
for her? Okay. Can we put a key?
It's never been used.
Okay, so let's put the keyword Blue Rose for her. Is that appropriate?
Yes.
Okay, so when I'll say those words, Blue Rose, in this session or others, you'll go right back into the deepest relaxation. And now we can take a little break. I'm going to count until 5. When I count 5, you can open your eyes. Let's allow the energy to integrate back in her body. 1, 2, getting ready to take a little break. 3, back in your body now. 4, and you can start opening your eyes. 5, take a little restroom break and then come back to continue. Doing a very good job. And you can open your eyes now. I'm going to take a little break and continue from there. I'd like to speak to Isis, please. May I speak to Isis?
Hello.
Hi. Thank you so much for the healing today. So when we took her to the healing temple, you came forward. Can you share with me, where is she? Where is this healing temple?
It's I'm hearing the cosmos. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
um it's up in the quantum field.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Is there more
Um
healing available for her?
yeah, so her adrenals, this attachment was in there, so we're just clearing that. And it was blocking flow, so her adrenals, we're just working on her adrenals now.
Mm-hmm.
Just releasing any toxins. This should balance the smell as well, that she's been experiencing smell when she sweats. She doesn't normally. She's been doing a lot of work on her adrenals.
Mm. Can you share with me what caused her skin life experience, like it was
Vaccination.
vaccination?
Vaccination.
Mm. Mm.
And also there was uh, it was a nuclear bomb or something that was let off when she was very young and living in Hungary. It's called the Chernobyl or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and this had an effect on many, many people.
Mm.
Oh. There's some work being done on the sciatica right now. And her gut. Hannah's done a lot of work,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of self-healing. Oh. She just devotes herself to her body and to mastering her body and just mastering this imbalance within her. She's so dedicated.
Mm.
Oh. We're just working on the digestive system at the moment. This will assist with some karmatic ties connected to her grandfather.
Mm. Would you like to elaborate more about that?
So this has come up for her in a session before.
Okay. So tell me about it and explain to her.
So this is, it's almost as if it's evolved through time. The grandfather, her grandfather was sent to a monastery when he was young because his parents could not afford to keep him.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked for more food, and the priests fed him until his gut burst. Something burst within him.
Mm.
So this trauma got passed on to the father,
Mm-hmm.
and the father passed it on to Anna,
Mm-hmm.
and Anna has passed it on to her son.
Yeah.
So it's good the buck stops here. It stops here.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph will not be having another Crohn's flare.
Okay. Yeah.
He had Crohn's disease, and Anna
Mm.
has eczema and psoriasis,
Mm-hmm.
asthma, many allergies.
Yeah.
Um, as Anna works through it, Anna's already broken. It's healed within Joseph. It's just within herself. There's just a few little bits.
Is there anything that Joseph need to
But this
do?
is all to do with the emotional work that she does. So every time Anna does more emotional work and more adrenal lymphatic massage, she does a lot of lymphatic massage.
Mm-hmm.
More she does that, she releases more emotions, and the flares are getting less and less. And the skin is actually now regenerating itself to normal status.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that needs to be done with Joseph? Emotional work on Joseph, but physically he is sound. Physically is sound. Mentally he is aware. Anna has done a very, very good job of empowering him with this information, giving him what he needs, telling him about spices, vitamins, sleep, breath, and emotional work. She really, really amplifies that in him. And she makes him aware when she's done wrong or when she's reacted, she goes straight to him and says, I didn't do that right. Let me do it again.
Mm.
And this helps him greatly
Mm.
be more aware of himself.
Yeah.
So it's emotional work that Joseph needs to do, and there's still some stuff that's left in Anna. It's very, very deep because of the Chernobyl. That's why it's so deep for her. Still metal residues left, in a sense, if you like,
Mm-hmm.
debris in the adrenals. And also this attachment and previous attachments have suppressed Anna from emotional flares and blockages, have suppressed Anna from doing body movement.
Mm-hmm.
There was a block there.
Okay.
This should be okay from now on. This should be okay from now on. And the more movement she does, it will assist her.
Mm-hmm.
Breath work is really good. She does that a lot.
Okay.
She's consciously breathing, but she does want to do more pranayama breath work, and we encourage this a lot.
Good. Is there?
It should be easier for her to continue
Yeah.
the
Is there?
practice now.
Would you like to recommend any particular breath work that will good for her and for how long? What type
The
of
breath of
breathing pattern?
fire,
Uh-huh.
and there's one that she learnt. The name is not coming, but it's when
Can you
you
explain it
breathe
to me?
quite
Yeah.
forcefully, and then you hit the sides with your arms. She's
Mm-hmm.
learnt this for a video,
Mm-hmm.
and this assists in clearing the lungs and the mucus from the lungs.
Mm-hmm.
She can't remember the pattern at the moment because she put it down like a couple of weeks ago. She was doing it, and then the block come and it just wouldn't, and then she got froze. She
Mm-hmm.
froze, so it's really helpful.
Yeah. So she
That
also.
this one, when she does that one, or when we do this, it assists with um, the blockages that crystallize.
Mm-hmm.
It assists with really moving those blockages there. So it's like a real big deep breath in, really filling the lungs up as much as you can. It's almost like little gradual breaths in, and then out like that. And you hit the sides with the arms. Pull it up. Down like that. She can send you the video if you would like to
Beautiful.
see more of that.
Thank you so much for this information. So overall,
extremely heavy, yeah, extremely helpful for the adrenal clearing,
Mm-hmm.
and will be very helpful for anybody with, asthma, eczema, and psoriasis, because the adrenals get congealed. The blood gets contaminated, so the breath and the adrenals become pussy and mucousy. So this is why the psoriasis breaks out in the body, because it's pushing the yeast, the acids, and so forth out. Anything that the body can't completely flow around, the blood gets contaminated.
Yeah. Okay. She also mentioned that she had a hard time getting into the meditation practice, that she's tried to do the program. Would you like to tell me and her what can help her and what can make this more fit for her?
Perseverance. She has it in her, perseverance. It will be much easier now. There's been a lot of clearing that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
There were some attachments, as well as the one that you did today. There were some attachments that her cousin cleared for her.
Yeah.
Now that these have gone, it should be easier. Just perseverance. The energy, she needs to move her bed.
Okay.
There's something within the ley line, the Hartman ley line, if you like, the energetic grid points that are having an effect on her. So she just needs to move her bed, and that should help her sleep better.
Okay.
And we to call in a dowser to work on the ley lines surrounding her, to stop entities from coming in.
Mm-hmm.
It's not practical for her to move home at the moment, but to definitely do that.
Okay. Can you elaborate more about the sleigh line and where to move the bed to?
Just scanning her room for her now.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Anna had many problems. She's been trying to get this right. We're working with the laws of Feng Shui, but it's almost as if she needs to throw that out the window for the moment,
Okay.
because of the position where her home is. And this is to do with the history of Southampton.
Mm-hmm.
So Anna is right by a railway, which was actually the station for where the Titanic set sail from. And there's a lot of trapped souls there, and Anna is here to assist them.
Mm-hmm.
She does, but she's not in her full potential at the moment.
Yeah.
So the railway is right on underneath her home. She's right next to it. She can see it from her window.
Mm-hmm.
There's been many suicides here, many accidents. And the ley lines there are distorted because of this. The energies are hanging around that.
Yeah.
So she needs to move her bed to the right. And she needs to change the place. She needs to move her bed to the right. She needs to get a dowser in order to clear these energies. And to ground, to do the grounding meditation, to ground the home, to fill the home with gold, the purest gold essence daily, and to practice yoga in the center of her, to meditate and practice yoga in the center of her room. This will mean that her bed is underneath windows, though, which she doesn't like the idea of. Well, we're just showing her that she can buy some material like thinner rugs or thicker blankets and just hang them up as tapestry hangings on the walls. This will keep the temperature of the room and keep her warmer in the room.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Very good. Can you also now assist with the clearing of those souls around her home and around this ley line? Can we invite light beings to assist them to live, whoever is ready to live now?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to invite all the light beings that can assist right now and share with me what they're doing as they do it.
Activating a violet flame for any unfinished business. Just offering forgiveness and unconditional love. There are 152 souls. And they are happy to leave. We ask that Anna goes out and does this daily, to check this daily. This doesn't feel right.
What doesn't feel right?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Let's take another deep breath. May I speak with the higher self, please?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
There's
Can you,
interference.
what are the interference that you find?
The souls here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just disconnect from them. She's a very open channel. She picks up really easily.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can play with her. Oh.
How many souls were able to return to the light today?
86.
Okay, good.
Keep on hearing that number, 86.
Mm-hmm. And what else can she do to make sure she's protected and safe, and also assisting in what can she assist?
She's been Her shield of protection is made of love. This is really strong. She envisions just pure love, just pure God's source essence. To connect directly to source and only to source.
Mm-hmm.
To welcome in spiritual guardians of unconditional love only.
Mm-hmm.
And then allow Creator to bring forth her team, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of energy around here.
Mm-hmm.
To ground the home. To ground the entire home.
Mm-hmm.
And before Anna stopped her spiritual practices, her grid work 3 weeks ago, she was basically walking around Southampton and just opening the Reiki channels to continue doing this, but to do it in the area closer to her. So to continue to do that.
Okay.
And to offer assistance in that light. There's the Western Union House, the Mayflower Docks, cruise ship terminals, and the areas surrounding the bridge. She's in an area where there is opportunity for many suicide, and there have been and are many suicides. So there's that
Mm-hmm.
too, because of the docks.
Mm-hmm.
They were left here, so she is to assist with that. She has started to do that in the old churches and old sites, ruins. They call them above bar, below bar, bar gate. This was this goes back to the 1400s
Mm-hmm.
when there was a team of Cistercian monks who came to serve God and just to dedicate their path to praying. And they built temples and houses for Southampton, the city, and they built the gate. So it was like a shoreline, and
Mm-hmm.
this is where all the ships and boats would come through.
Mm-hmm.
And there were very many hangings and so forth around there. So the energies and area around here. She's here for a reason. She's cottoned on. It took her a little while. But now she's started to step into it. Since working at the pub, she's kind of opened herself up more to past lives here in Southampton and her connection to it, and grid work she could be doing to heal the land. And yes, so just continue working with the Reiki symbols and the violet flame.
Very good. Thank you. Yeah, good job. Does she have any other entities in her body?
Yes,
Where are they?
this on her arm. This is connected to ocean still.
Do I need to speak with it or can you clear it? Let's throw a net
We can
of,
clear this.
yeah, let's throw a first net of white light and pull any energies there, entities or energies that are not serving her anymore. Let's pull them all out.
Uh,
Share with me what been done has been done and what was happening.
yeah. So I'm just feeling loads of energy just vibrating. My entire body is just completely vibrating at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Things like I'm hearing a program in my brain on my right hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Um, being pulled out.
Mm-hmm. May I speak with Isis, please?
I'll just, yes.
Isis, what is the program that you're clearing from her today? What is that program?
It's to do with toxic masculinity. Um, and it's the disconnect from the heart to the brain. It's that heart brain coherence, the heart mind coherence. And this had a huge blockage in between the heart and the mind for Anna. So
Mm-hmm.
she's going to assist with that. Spider's web. It's almost like I'm feeling like there's some sort of spider's web there in my brain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how is that affecting her?
It's just adding a lot of pressure onto the brain. It's connected to tarot actually. Um, and this is another. It's a matrix thing. It's to do with matrix. Another part of the spider's web that feeds the entity. Um, Anna did some research into this, and we're just showing her that the tarot was distorted, and yes, she was right. She came across a gentleman called Alistair Crawley
Mm-hmm.
through her. So hot.
Mm-hmm.
So she came across a gentleman called Alistair Crawley, and he is a part of a satanic cult.
Mm-hmm.
When she was tracing back Bill Gates's past lives, it's something she kind of channeled and fell into herself when she wanted to find forgiveness for Bill Gates. She wanted to understand how she could. She wanted to forgive him, and she needed to understand how he came to it. So we showed her several of his past lives. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them was that he was a part of a cult, a satanic cult. This was founded by Aleister Crowley. This is a part of the Illuminati, all of that. Sexual sacrifice, rituals, everything. She has notes. I can't remember the name. She said. Anyway, he commissioned somebody to do the tarot deck, the Rider Waite deck. And this is to feed the matrix, spider's web.
So that's connected to her brain
Yeah, it's
in
a
some
part of
ways.
the, yeah.
How
So
is it?
she
Mm.
does like to watch tarot. She does like to watch tarot. So this is connected.
What would you like to tell her about that?
Um, that he has caused her suffering. It's been a part of it. She's ready to let go of it, and well done. You have let go of it quite well. But sometimes you fall back into it, but you check yourself. Just well done. And you know, we see that you're ready to let go of it, and this is ready to be removed now.
Very good. Can you remove it now?
Yeah, we're just taking this off now.
Thank you. How would that affect her in her life right now?
Yeah, it affects the perpetual suffering that she sits in. It's like a trance, almost like a hypnotic trance that draws her in, and then she gets and then she gets one good message, and then one that relates, and then but then she gets stuck in that cycle of going on to another one, looking for another one. So she just accept the one good one that has been gifted to her, and more new messages, you know. Um,
So is
yeah,
it
that's
okay for
about
her
it.
to continue checking with the tarot, or is it not
We would
appropriate anymore?
suggest not to. We would suggest to completely leave it.
Okay.
Completely leave it.
Okay. So maybe we can just integrate that and kind of what can you put there when every time that she's thinking about asking a question the tarot, what can come into her mind that will replace that?
To do some yoga instead. The
Mm-hmm.
sun salutation was showing her.
Mm-hmm.
This can be also very helpful for her to with the cigarette cravings when they crop back in.
Yeah.
And they will. She won't be able to completely release it straight away. But if what we're showing her is that if she can maybe so every time she thinks of a cigarette, to do the sun salutation 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And just extend this and extend it and extend it. And if she thinks about it again, do it again, do it again. Maximum 3 times. And then if she's still craving, then go in. But it's, you know, just training the mind to replace something else instead of it should be easier for her to practice now, to hold a practice. Um,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. 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 What else can replace the cigarettes?
um,
May I speak with Isis, please?
yes.
Thank you. What can you help her with the cigarettes to replace that?
Mantra. She needs to find an affirmation or a mantra that she can just continue to repeat 108 cycles, and just continue to do that. It's habit. It's habit. It's what happens with Anna is it's an itch that comes up in her. It's almost like she needs to get over that anxiety. 3 days silence will assist with this, to really just sit and observe this, like she has been doing with this attachment with her heart, with the mother wound recently. So just sit and do 3 days silence. Um, yeah, and observe this. She needs to break it down.
Mm.
She needs to face it. It's an addiction and it's not an easy one. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but we can relieve some of this now.
Thank you. Let's make it easy for her to start. Very easy for her to maybe even change the smell and the taste of the cigarette so it will be a bit more repulsive. Can you do that?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so change the
And
taste.
Anna has actually done this before as well. We have to remind her this. Sorry.
Yeah, good, good. Tell me, what do you need to remind her?
Just Anna has actually done this herself, like you just suggested, to change the taste of it, and she did a affirmation. It was I oh, it's wording it correctly, so it really I am a non-smoker. I am free of smoking. I no longer enjoy the taste of smoke in cigarettes. I do not want these anymore. Along those lines.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. So, can you integrate that right now into her mind? And
Yes.
thank you. Is there any affirmation that would you like to suggest now to assist her in her path overall? Maybe will help with the cigarettes, but also with all the other things that we're doing the work today and integrating.
I am free. I am sovereign. I now take back the power, my mind, of my heart. I now take back my body and clear it of all toxins, matrix programs, and cycles.
Mm, wonderful.
I am love. I am light. I am free.
I wanted to ask you regard, let's remind me like the little bit the process of invocation before the meditation that I shared with them. And I wonder if that can be something that can be replaced or adding to the invocation, or is there anything else that can be invoked before practice for her or before moments that she want to connect?
It's body movement that assists Anna more. Body shaking, the practice of Tanvanda. She can never pronounce it. Tanvanda, is it the tantric when we dance the sun? Um, yeah, that sort of thing. Just really kind of raising the flow of energy within her,
Mm-hmm.
and then it kind of settles within her. This will help her clear her mind more.
Good, good, good. Very good, very good. Doing really amazing, amazing job. Thank you for all this information. So let's take another deep breath now. I'm wondering if there's more healing to do for her inner child.
Yes. Mm. So there's a disconnect sexually. With Anna's inner child, there's this shame there.
Yeah.
She has identified it, but she hasn't explored it as much as she could. This is, she has had a lot to do. Um, okay, so it's okay to explore your body. In fact, it's love. That is love, to explore your body. And it's love to say no. That's love. That's loving you. That's honoring you. That's being you. Oh, she's feeling a big disconnect from her still. She finds it difficult to connect with her, to communicate with her.
Let's bring her inner child forward. Let's bring it up. May I speak with her inner child, please?
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm a bit nervous actually.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I
How
don't really
can?
know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. I just don't know what I'm doing really.
Yeah, and it's
It's like
confusing
I've
for
hit a
you.
brick wall.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. What caused you to feel this way?
Just, you know, I just suppose I never really knew what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to do it.
Yeah. But you're a child. You don't need to know too much about what to do. You're gonna experience different things, and then you're going to learn more. And from those experiences,
Mm,
you'll learn more. And do you see how Anna is now learned so many things from those experiences?
yeah, I
Do
see. I do see.
you see how they grow and how
I do
she's,
see.
yeah, yeah. And she's
Almost
trying,
like I don't trust that it's over. I feel
yeah,
like I don't trust that it's over.
yeah.
That there's
What?
still going to be more to do for mum or for the rest of the family. It's just like,
Mm-hmm.
it feels like it's never ending.
I understand that
I
feeling.
don't
Yeah,
trust that it's over.
yeah, yeah. So I want you to just connect to this sense of love within you, because it doesn't really matter what will happen around you, because you can always connect to this sense of self-love within you, and knowing and connecting to your pure heart, to the spark of source within you, and seeing now you didn't know about all those guidance and all those lessons and all those things, and actually all of that already is over. It's in the past, so you don't need to worry about that anymore, right?
Yeah,
You don't need to
yeah,
hold about that anymore, because it's done, it's over. You're grown up right now, so you can let it all go now. Would you like to let it all go? All those feelings, we'll send it into the
yeah, I
light.
would.
Okay, so let's replace it. Let's let it all go. Take a deep breath and allow this confusion and this worry and doubt to clear completely. And what would you like to replace it with when it's all gone?
I suppose I just want fun.
Yeah.
I want fun. I want joy. Um, I want to cuddle.
Hmm.
I'd like it if somebody held me.
Yeah. So maybe we can bring now the higher self of Anna to hold you and to give you all this love and to be nourished like that. Would you like to be held? And I also gonna send you a
Yeah,
big
I would just
hug.
like that.
I'll send you a big hug and we can all cuddle and hug and allow that energy to be, allow this love to just kind of fill you up. And then allow Anna, you can send her now this cuddle loving, love her up, hug it up. May you speak with the inner child as you're being hugged?
Hello.
Hello, how does that feel?
Yeah, it feels good. I like it.
Hmm.
You know, I like it a lot.
Yeah. Do you feel safe
I
now?
just feel really sad. I feel so sad.
Uh-huh. I can understand. Tell
I
me
don't know
about.
why.
Yeah.
It's
You
like my
can.
mum. I want my mum.
Yeah.
I want my mum.
Yeah. So let's bring you the Divine Mother to hug you now. Ask the energies of the Divine Mother to hug you now and feel the Mother hug, the real Mother. And really hug it up like it. As you connect now to the Divine Mother and those energies of nourishment and support,
That was good.
hmm? Very good. Thank you for feeling. Thank you for sharing with me. May I speak with the inner child?
Yeah, hello. Thank
Hello.
you.
Do you feel better?
Yeah.
So now you can
I've
assist?
got so many mothers around me. I know that. I
Yeah.
know that.
And do you know that now you can assist Anna also to bring her your joy? You remember your spark and your joyful spirit and all this lovely energy that you are? Can you remember, feel
Yeah.
that for a moment, your joy and your sparkle that's so special about you? Can you
Yeah.
feel that now? So I'd like
Yeah.
for you to continue
Yeah.
reminding to your mom to bring to Anna to bring her this joy into her love, this freedom. Okay?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you
I
so
can
much.
do that.
Is there anything else would you like to tell Anna?
Just like thank you for not forgetting about me and just for healing. Thank you.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. So you can continue now enjoy living with her and integrating within her. May I speak to Anna higher self, please?
Hello.
Thank you. Is there how is the work with the inner child with integrate? How would it affect her now?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, she feels more whole and more complete. The heart is stronger, and the protection field has got stronger as well. She trusts more in it now, quite interestingly.
Good. Good, good, good. So I'm wondering regarding her relationship that she's having right now. There's this new man in her life in the last few weeks. What would you like to tell her about that?
Mm. It's
Good.
very important for the both of them.
Yeah.
Her healing, her he accepted Reiki from her today, and this will be the start. So her offering energetic healing will be the start of his seed. Um, yeah, it will be
Wonderful.
the start.
Nice. I just had a session and I was wondering about, I know also the Reiki, the healing energies that are coming are also increasing. And I was wondering if there's new symbols or new ways to connect to the highest frequency to channel it. there a way that you can recommend for Anna to connect to higher frequencies?
Amazing question. Very, very good question. Anna's actually been kind of contemplating this herself. Yeah, so Anna will connect, but she doesn't go directly to a creator. This is something new that she started to do to strengthen her channel. That's very important.
How can she go all the way straight to source?
So through the by grounding, hands and feet, central channel, and then connecting to the soul star, earth star, going directly to creator, and then welcoming in her spiritual guardians of unconditional love. It's really important that we put that at the end of it. Okay, simple stuff.
Is there any, yeah, no, actually say your, and then I have more questions.
There is more there, so I'm just feeling into it.
Thank you.
By doing this, it will strengthen, but also ensure that the energy is coming straight from like a good place and a purer place, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Rather than calling in all these beings and everybody.
Yeah.
Like it's more purer.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a much more purer light. With regards to symbols, I'm not being shown anything.
Okay. So it's just inviting the highest, purest energies of unconditional love and the guides, the beings that's working
and
through.
Just directly through source, and just
Directly from
allowing
source.
source to directly from source, not welcoming in or invoking, or just directly from source, and just allowing it to happen naturally, not just completely naturally. And even as I'm saying this now, like there's just so much pure energy running through me right now.
Good, good. Let's connect to that so she would know exactly how it feels when that happens. Allowing.
It's almost like it's clearing my energy now.
Yeah, allowing the highest pure light of source to integrate back into her body. Fill her up and allow this energy, this wisdom to flow through. May I speak with source, please, as it does that? As
Hmm. 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 Hello.
Hello, thank you for coming forward. What would you like to share with Anna today?
It's just the purest form of light that's just flowing through you always. You're so loved. And you're an energy beacon, a light beacon. Like, just keep on being in love and light. And I love you. And it's just a big message of love. And this is your purest channel for healing.
Exciting. Beautiful. Can you share about her path with IQH and doing sessions like that? If something to focus on, or how to get more clients or heal more? Yeah.
Yes, so this is going to be IQH is extremely important because she will be assisting the star seeds in energy healing. So what is being shown is that also a percentage of the donations will be to go into fund youth projects, to open youth centres and quantum healing centres. There's already a couple of buildings that she's got her eye on that she would love to turn into these schools for children to do emotional body work and so forth, quantum work. She wants, she can see botanical gardens and centres where there's healing through plant work, animal work, dance work, and so forth. So yeah, so that's where IQH is going to come in, because this is what IQH is about. It's about, you know, it's about the children and healing the parents for the children, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's what it is. With regards to Anna getting more sessions, and what it means for her now, it's just been really powerful to help Anna really understand her body and know which directions to go in with regards to the healing, just to pull everything forward and together, which she already knew, as she already said earlier. Yeah, what was the other part of your
Yeah, just
question?
is
Sorry.
there anything that can assist her with the IQH to make it even better in her sessions?
Mm. hmm So, to get more sessions, Anna's a master manifester. She's very good at this. So just continue to imagine the golden cord, what Michael showed her. This worked really well for her, and the first time she did it, it just boom, boom, boom. 6 sessions came straight through. Yeah, but she kind of forgets things. She gets distracted and so forth.
Yeah,
So just maybe put post-it notes around and maybe even type out a procedure as to the processes, which has already been suggested by Michael, which wasn't new. I'm just reminding
yeah,
her of this now, but
yeah,
to write out a step-by-step procedure in my daily routine as to connected to IQH, which is something I haven't actually done. So to integrate that into my daily present day life, step by step, check the emails, do a meditation with regards to the golden cord every day. And she's a little bit nervous still about making videos, but we've shown her some things that she can do. So she's going to start going through her videos of her training sessions. And actually, her training sessions were all about it was almost like the inner school of a person. They were always about healing and learning, and all of her clients that came to her, they would be shown, like, you know, she would ask them what their intention was, and then they would be shown how to achieve those things. It was emotional work. It was deep work that she was doing, and it didn't just focus on journeying into past lives. It was more focused on healing the heart and realigning the soul and stuff like that. You know, like the body scan, but when you break it down,
yeah,
and working more actively with that. So that gave her a lot of um, content so that she can create videos and talk about the content on there. So one of them was, for instance, she got taken to Inner Earth, and one that always sticks out for her is she got taken into the thinking room, and it was how one of the girls, the lady asked how she wanted to know when she was in alignment and how to stay in alignment and to understand how she was falling out of alignment. So it was
mm,
all about alignment. So and we ended up going into different rooms,
mm-hmm,
and in each room there was a different lesson, a different task, a different game to complete.
mm,
And this one room, it was full of light bulbs. So she went in and she was like, oh, there's like light bulbs here and it's changing color. Oh, okay, all right then, I said to her. And then Anna just guided her through this, and the light bulbs kept on changing as we brought in different emotions. And so we brought in angry, and the light bulb changed to a different color, and then she brought in love and anger, and then, you know, and it all mixed. So this will help her to do some to build some video content, and to attach meditations to these, so that people can, so it flows, if that makes sense. We've
Yeah.
shown her this, and actually it was you, Ron, that inspired this in her from the last meetup that we did. She um she wrote down a plan to create a series, an alignment series for people just stepping into their awakening process, the start of their awakening process, and um, to buddy up with other members within the IQH team as well, and do these in pairs. So like to have a subject and to talk about that subject together, and then to do a meditation together, that will assist the nerves of people that to get content out there.
Yeah.
So say for instance, Anna did a session with Eli,
Yeah.
and we focused on autoimmune. We focused, and we also went into like blood type dieting. We spoke about vaccinations, and Anna actually did a video on that. But what the
Yeah.
suggestion was that Anna and Eli both came back together after that session and discussed like their further findings, and then brought forward a meditation for people with autoimmune diseases or for people with vaccinations. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So to like bring that content in, and then actually apply a meditation or a healing
Yeah.
based on the subject of that
It's
video,
amazing. Michael just
if
had
that
the
makes
same
sense.
idea exactly. That's amazing to hear.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
I had so it was just after our meetup. I've got my
Yeah.
notes. It came to me at 1:11 a.m. or 11:11 a.m., 11:11 p.m. And I've got my notes. I've got loads of notes, and I've got like names for series. It's names for each program within the series.
Mm.
So yeah, so that was what came through for me. So there we go.
That's,
We got double clarification now on that.
yeah. So beautiful. Good. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Good job. It's exciting. So let's take another deep breath. And I would like to just kind of ask a few final questions, if that's okay. How's Anna's body doing? Is that okay
Mhm.
to ask a few more questions? And we'll go back to a healing temple to continue the healing, the most restful healing temple with the highest frequencies of source light arriving there now. You are there. May I speak with Anna's higher self, please?
Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much. I wanted to know how many guides does she have?
She has 4.
Okay, and we spoke with Isis today. Is Isis one of them?
Yes.
Okay, who are the other four? Three?
Kuan Yin has been working with Anna a lot. Really, really comes forward for her. Jesus. And then she has this Helena Blavatsky
Mm-hmm.
is she's an esoteric teacher that brought forth esoteric teachings for today, as Anna mentioned.
Yeah. Does any of them have a message for her they would like to give forward?
Yeah. mm.
Who would like to come in, speak with me?
Helena's here. Helena's here. I can feel this. I can feel
Okay.
Helena.
Helena. Okay, let's connect with her. Take a deep breath. Connect with her telepathically and allow her to communicate freely. Hello, Helena.
Hello.
Thank you so much for coming forward. Would you like to start with your message?
It's my honor to be here and nice to be connected with. And I doubt it a lot. So I just like to reassure Anna that everything she's doing is being done very, very well. Although she can be quite scatty, so stick to one thing. You're all over the place sometimes. You want to learn this and you want to learn that, and then you do this and then you do that, and you get lost. So one thing at a time and master that. Although the only thing you need to master is yourself. But if you want to expand that, then you need to go one thing at a time. Work with the goddess. The teachings of the goddess are your way. And yes, you have been observing the tantric teachings correctly, the Shiva Shakti and your shadow self. This is big, and yeah, this is the way forward. Just observation and the dance of life, and you do it so beautifully, Anna. You really, really do. And the third eye will continue to stay blocked until you've worked a little bit more on your heart center. This is connected to your emotional entanglements. Not blocked, but it will grow over time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Honor your ancestors. Honor them. And you're not quite sure how to connect with them. You think it's complicated, and it really isn't. And yes, you have been seeing your ancestors in their orbs in the mornings. You have, you're right. Oh, we liked your welcome this morning. Very casual, but we liked it. And just continue to stay grounded and in the present day. You don't need to be up in the quantum all the time. You focus too much on that sometimes, and you have to focus on your practice more, and this will assist with opening your third eye more and more as well. So just staying on the ground and staying grounded.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good, good, good. Today?
Yes. Firstly, thank you very much for reaching out to Anna. We've been nudging her to connect with you, but she's feared it because of money. But she's not connected. She's not reached out because of not worrying of not having enough money. So thank you for reaching out. Okay. And thank you for picking up on the question about the your change, because she needed her memory refreshed. It's a very important meeting on the 23rd she has.
Is there any other
With regards
questions
to messages,
that I could ask for her that have blockages for her, blind spots that I didn't ask?
no, you did well. You did well.
Good.
You did
So
well. You
for the
picked up on
collect,
her better than she picked up on herself. So, so for the collective, do you have any messages for the collective? Actually, I have a message for IQH as a platform, and it's just this is magical, and this was needed, and it's slow starting, but fear not. anybody that I connect with, any client that I have, the information that comes forward, the feedback that we receive is like, you know, it's so powerful, and it's working on an actual, like, on a cognitive way. Does that make sense? It's really, really rewiring people's thoughts and minds, and making them comfortable with the quantum field and the emotional body. And they just, I receive so many messages about how powerful it is and how much people have accelerated since doing it. And I know that you experience this through your own work, but I'm just really feeling like it needs to be said out loud that, you know, and even when I connect with other practitioners who are doing other things, they want to come forward, and actually join and be a part of this team. So just know that this is going to grow as it needs to. But for now, there's a lot of energy that's moving around, as you know, within the quantum field, within 4D, within our energetic emotional bodies. And it's all just being settled, and it will all come in. It will. In the meantime, just keep on doing what we're doing, and holding space for the collective as we are, because we all individually are huge beacons of light and transmuters of this energy that is being done. Anna knows full well that everything she does for herself, she is doing it on a grander scale as well, and she applies that into on a grander scale as well. So you know, just that's just a message from the heart, from all of us as a team, and just from all of my clients, and just everybody that I come into contact with and comes into contact with this modality. Thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. This is something that we really, really needed, and you've opened our hearts and our eyes to the truth, and to something, to dimensions that we never realized existed. And you've put so many pieces of the puzzle together for us. So thank you. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. That's such a beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, really moved. Okay.
Mm,
So now asking the full consciousness of Anna to start integrate back into her body, replacing all the other parts we're speaking to. I'd like to give my gratitude to all the light beings who work with us. Thank you so much. You can recede to the background now, continue working with Anna, and continue the healing and the information. It's really beautiful. Thank you so much.